Going into the budget of 2021, there were a lot of expectations from the real estate space as well as the infrastructure sector. Remember, the infrastructure space and the real estate space are very recently coming out of a very nascent recovery, you could call it, as far as the entire space was concerned. Now, to further incentivize housing for all, affordable housing, the government has taken quite a few steps. The FM in her speech yesterday actually has given quite a few pointers as far as physical infrastructure and affordable housing is concerned. The budget has given a boost to affordable housing as well as rental housing. The government extended the period for extra deduction of rupees 1.5 lakh available for loans up to 31st March 2022, and this is expected to be and help demand continue to stay quite buoyant as far as affordable housing is concerned. Talking about tax exemption for notified affordable housing for migrant workers, that too has been given an extension. There's also been an extension of the tax holiday for affordable housing projects by another year. Deduction on payment of interest for affordable housing is also being extended by a year, and all of this is expected to help developers, to incentivize developers to bring in new supply as far as the affordable housing space is concerned. Now, one big vehicle as far as fund mobilization for FIIs as well as a lot of developers in India is concerned has been the REIT as well as the InvIT structure. These are very tightly and very strictly governed structures which so far were under the very strict regulation. The government has eased regulation and has eased TDS as far as distribution of dividend by these structures was concerned. So what the government has said is that there will be no TDS for distribution of dividend by InvITs and REITs. There will, in fact, market analysts believe, be further relaxation on tax compliance for REIT investors that will help further improve marketability. Not only that, debt financing of REITs and InvITs by foreign portfolio investors will also be allowed. That will help further mobilize funds and resources for creating some of these world-class assets. Now, what are the key takeaways? The budget reinforces the government's focus as far as affordable housing is concerned. Extension of deadline for additional 1.5 lakh tax reduction is quite welcome. Monetization of infra and real estate assets to help increase private sector participation as far as real estate is concerned. Improved and enhanced government capex. In fact, a 26% rise in government allocation as far as government capex and infra projects is concerned. Better financing instruments, in fact, asset monetization plans for NHA and Power Grid for coming up with the InvIT structure. These are some of the key takeaways, and believe that the real estate sector will definitely see some improved sentiment as well as improved demand and supply traction in the coming years after this particular budget is what majority of the brokerages and analysts have to say post budget 2021.